Let's try one more example of simplification. Fraction 1 plus 4 to the power 2 over fraction 1 over 4 power 2. So notice numerator you can separately simplify 1 plus 16. Denominator is the fraction. By now you probably know what's going to happen. 1 power 2 is 1, 4 power 2 is 16. Okay, so this is the fraction. That's 1 plus 16 is 17, and this is the fraction 1 over 16. So recall what is division by a fraction. So you can think of it as 17 divided by the denominator. All right, which is same as 17 times reciprocal of the divisor. So this is 17 times 16. I don't know what that is. We'll have to calculate. 256 plus 16, 272. Okay, check my work, make sure I'm right. So that is this particular simplification. Let's try something different now. Simplify fraction 1 over 2 plus fraction plus fraction 2 over 3. That's the numerator. Denominator is fraction 3 over 4 minus fraction 1 over 6. Okay, so you want to simplify the numerator separately and the denominator separately. Okay, having parentheses helps a little bit in understanding the question. So numerator is a sum of fractions already, 2 and 3. So let's see, 2 and 3, least common denominator is simply 6. So I will multiply this by 3 and this by 2. Okay, what about denominator? 4 and 6 are the denominators. How do I subtract? I need common denominator. 4 and 6, the least common denominator is 12. So 4 times 3 is 12. 6 times 2 is 12. So you see we have used the theory of addition and subtraction of fractions right here. So numerator is, you have a fraction 3 over 6 plus fraction 4 over 6. That's the numerator alone. All right. Denominator is what? Fraction. That's a 12, 9 over 12 minus fraction 2 over 12. So that is same as fraction. The numerator is the fraction 7 over 6. Denominator is the fraction 7 over 12. Okay, so helps to have parentheses. There you go. So this is same as saying you are taking the numerator and dividing by the denominator. This is same as saying you take the numerator and multiply by the reciprocal of the denominator. Reciprocal of the divisor, 12/7. At this point, notice you can write it as 7 times 12, 6 times 7. The 7 reduces the 7, 6 reduces the 12 to a 2, and nothing is left behind. So that's 2. 2/1 is simply 2. Okay, let's try one more here. Okay. The fraction, numerator itself is a fraction. And denominator itself consists of fractions. All right. Now, the numerator, as we saw, 6 is the common denominator. So I need to multiply this by 2, this by 2. So let's right away say 2/6 plus. I need to multiply this by 3, this by 3. So that gets me 3/6. Denominator, 4 and 3. Common denominator would be 12. So I need to multiply by 3 for the numerator and denominator. And here multiply numerator and denominator by 4 to get common denominator of 12. So that's the fraction. Numerator is, you have common denominator, so you can simply add 5/6. Denominator, you already have a common denominator, that's a 12. 9 minus 4. So this is same as numerator divided by denominator. Okay, this is same as numerator times reciprocal of the divisor, 12/5. You probably noticed by now, I don't need to write that extra step. This 5 is going to reduce this 5. This 6 is going to reduce the 12, eventually giving me 2/1, which is a 2. All right, let's try one more example. Fraction. Numerator consists of fractions 2/3 minus fraction 1/2. Denominator consists of fraction 1/4 plus fraction 1/3. This is equals fraction. Numerator, 3 and 2 are the denominators, so common denominator would be a 6. I need to multiply by 2 to get a 6 in the first case, and in the second case I need to multiply by 3 to get a 6. Denominator, 4 and 3, so I need to get common denominator of 12. So in the first case I need to multiply by 3. In the second case I need to multiply by 4. All right, so this gets me fraction. Numerator itself is 4 minus 3, 1/6. Denominator is fraction. 3 plus 4, 7/12. Because you already have a common denominator, you can straight away add or subtract. Okay, so this is essentially, we are saying numerator divided by denominator, which is same as 1/6 times reciprocal of the divisor, So 12 over 7. So notice 6 is going to reduce the 12, but nothing is going to reduce the 7. So it's going to have 6 goes in 12 two times, 7 stays here. Alright, we'll continue next video with evaluation of expressions using fractions.